Welcome to Ducks and Stuff. I'm your host, Stephen Nicholas, and today I'm joined by nationally known duck expert, Craig Coleman. Now, Craig, we're going to get right into the questioning today. Now, here we go.
Yeah.
Speculation is running rampant throughout the country.
On the show.
Thank you. Is running rampant throughout the country that ducks are getting a bad rap. Why is that?
Ducks have been, for the last 5 or 6 years, ducks have been getting a bad rap because it seems the popularity of rap music that we're experiencing today on the planet is seeming to make people misjudge ducks. Oh, is it a nice duck? Is it a good duck? Is a duck going to hurt me? I don't know, because ducks now like rap music. So, there.
Now, more and more every day, ducks are becoming household pets. What can you tell new duck owners about taking care of these wonderful animals?
Taking care of ducks in the home. Taking care. To my knowledge, I haven't really had any experience with people keeping ducks in their house.
But you're a duck
pets.
expert.
Apparently, I'm a duck expert. I'm a duck expert. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a duck expert. And people who have ducks as pets in their house need to keep down a nice piece of marshland for the ducks to go make a poop and do duck stuff, and then come back and get back to the kitchen chores. You gotta have an area for the duck to feel like the duck is at home in your house, the human house. So a little like branches and some marsh area and a lake, and even some hunters behind the cabinets might help the duck feel more at home.
Now, I have heard rumors that one of the reasons ducks are getting a bad rap is because they have a bad temper. Maybe you can touch on this and tell me why you think this is.
Why ducks have a bad temper these days? Well, I mean, if you were a duck and all of a sudden you were a duck who got into rap music these days, and you had, people had this weird perception of you, wouldn't you start getting peeved? I mean, if you were a duck flying around doing your thing, enjoying your hip-hop, hey, ho, and the hunter or the bird watcher is thinking, I don't know about the duck. What do I say about the duck? The duck's going to get a temper. And when you approach the duck with the preconceived notion that, hey, it's a rap head, you don't know what to say to make the duck feel comfortable, the duck gets a temper. I can't do an impression of Daffy or Donald, but you know how they would go off in the head, and they get angry. And yeah, it's because of rap music.
Now, because of this bad rap with having a bad temper.
Right.
Now, this may very easily be one of the reasons that thousands and thousands of innocent ducks are being slaughtered each year by hunters. How can we put an end to this?
So hunters killing ducks?
Yes.
Kill rappers. If you kill the rap music, hunters won't feel the need to take up contracts with the government to go out and kill the deviant ducks. Okay? That's the problem. And also that thing over there. That has a lot to do with the problem.
Now, as the duck population grows and grows each year,
right,
they're becoming more and more of a road hazard. How can we put an end to this homicide by these crazy drivers?
Hold on. What's the word you just used?
Homicide.
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 Homicide. What's the question? I just didn't get the question. That's all. Did you understand the question?
As the ducks increase in population each year,
right,
they're becoming more and more of a road hazard. How can we put a stop to the killing of these ducks by crazy drivers on the road?
That's a tough one. It's pulling on my heartstrings because I've lost a lot of friendly ducks that I loved, you might say. I had a very personal one-on-one relationship with these ducks, and they've since had their bills smashed into the asphalt. I'm telling you, you can't. You can't stop it. Ducks are going to die. They're going to keep having duck sex and making more little ducks and listening to rap, and it's an epidemic that's really sweeping the nation as a whole and making us a worse society. What am I saying? I love ducks, but I'm going to keep running over them if they lay in the road, is what I have to tell you, the host. God, the questioning is a little too controversial for me, and I'm going to have to threaten you with walking off the set.
No, you won't do that today. Next question. As the duck's popularity continues to rise, there still aren't any commercials or radio ads about ducks.
Hold on. Host, Steve, hold on. I know you're also a sports fan besides a duck talk show host. Didn't you see the Super Bowl? Didn't you see that commercial for the Maxima, where they and the Pepsi commercial? I had two of my friend ducks in the V formation. The one from the Super Bowl was the Maxima driving home, and the dive bomb duck coming down was trying to poop on the car, and then the guy pulls in the garage, shuts the garage, and the guy, boom, right in the garage door. His duck bill is stuck right in the thing.
Oh, now look.
Now, and there's also the one with the Pepsi. The guy sky surfing on the surfboard, and then he pops open a Pepsi, and the duck's like, and he pours the Pepsi out in air, and it goes right into the duck's mouth. Ducks are very talented.
Now look, that's two. That's only two. You see frogs everywhere. You see lizards everywhere. Lions, elephants. There's two commercials with ducks. How can we get more advertising for ducks?
Well, it'd be helpful if more ducks learned how to talk, human, and if they got agents to help get them gigs, so to speak. Like a lot of ducks that I know that listen to rap are very good at DJing. And one of the ducks is actually a student upstairs here at the Broadcasting Institute of America, located on Hartford Road here in the Parkville community. Anyway, what's the question?
How can we get more ducks involved in advertising on TV? We need more duck celebrities.
Oh, besides hold on. Don't you remember Howard the Duck? Remember Howard the Duck with the talk show, reading the Duck Playboy and the movie and Leah Thompson, and he's transported through time to another dimension here on the planet Earth, from Duck Earth to here.
Okay, next question. If you were a duck, what changes involving the duck population would you like to see changed?
What changes in the duck population? I'd like to see more ducks wearing hats and wristbands and, jeweled novas of contraband. I like jewelry on wings and little things dangling from their duck feet. Anything to make them more human. Because I love ducks. I mean, I love them. Right now I'm courting a very large mallard. It's huge, and you actually strap a saddle on its back and ride him to town, and I'm very much attracted to male ducks. I love them. I never hunt. I don't even own a gun.
Good. Now this is the all-important question that America has to know right now. If you were to go out into the wild, how would you go about catching a duck?
Well, are you talking about, what are you going to do with the duck once you have it caught? Are you going to...
That's beside the point. How do you get a duck into your basket, into your cage, into your grasp?
Oh, despite whatever reasons or motivation you have, how do you get the duck into your basket, catch them in the wild? Well, you can lasso them, is one way. You can shoot them in cold blood. You can throw rocks. Or you can use duck calls, if you've ever heard of duck calls. And there's many different types of ducks and breeds and makes and models, so there's a lot of different calls to get them to come land in your shirt pocket.
Would you do us a favor and demonstrate some of these duck calls real quickly for us?
Okay, here's a duck call that you might use outside to catch a duck. And that usually works.
Now, real quickly.
It depends on the duck, but really.
Oh, real quickly.
Or you can.
In a perfect world, there would be more ducks than humans. How can we accomplish that?
I'm not sure that would make for a perfect world. I mean, if we had more ducks than humans, we would no longer be the big man on the planet. So I'm not sure that would be the best thing. But I do think that we need to equal out the population of ducks and humans, because ducks don't know.
We have to wrap this show up. It's been a great show here today. I would like to thank our national duck expert for joining us today. For ducks and stuff, I'm your host, Stephen Nicholas. See you next time. Thank you very much. That was,
Show Pulse Radio Network. Show Pulse Radio Network. Show Pulse Radio Network.